What up, Big Ham? It's another episode, and we got my man JDO here from the New East, and we're going to talk about projects coming up and what he's been up to. He's a guy that came in when I came into the game, and back when I worked at Hip Zeppy, he used to come in and play some tracks for me. I play tracks for him, and we're just going to play some catch-up right now. So what up, JDO?
What's going on? What's going on? Those were good days, the Hip Zeppy days, man.
Yeah, that was when you was under... You was going with XL, right? And XL and G Square?
Yeah, it's when it was right before they were creators.
They were Cypher.
Yeah, G had that group Cypher from Canada. They went to Canada doing their thing. I met XL at, I forget what record store it was called. It was one of those chains like Coconuts or Strawberries or something like that. I had met him at one of those, and I had just started making tapes in my basement. And this is before Pro Tools was available. I used to have to take I had like a dual cassette joint that I had a headphone jack. I'd run that to an auxiliary channel on my dad's big stereo, put a CD in that, a tape in my dad's joint, play and record, and you got one take, two takes, whatever. I had to do it between my parents getting home.
Yeah, you had to do it behind their backs, right?
Yeah, because they didn't like it. It was like a black thing or whatever. It wasn't the thing that they wanted their kid. I mean, I probably freaked them out banging out Public Enemy like in the living room. Fight the Power and this type of thing. They didn't want any part of that. But yeah, I had made little tapes like that, and I brought one to X. He liked it. It was terrible. It was completely awful. I wish I still had it. It was.
I liked it.
No, it was before that.
Oh,
you heard.
Before that. Okay.
Oh, dog, it was terrible.
Right.
It was more than terrible. So, but he saw some potential. So I just started hooking up with him like a couple times a month. I go over to his crib and he showed me how to write some stuff and show me basically like breath control and like flow, like within 4 bars, what you can fit into 4 bars and how to breathe right. And then we always would freestyle. And I really think that's what made me so hungry. He was such an animal. X was an animal in the freestyles, and I had to keep up with him. Yeah, I had to keep up with him. So, I just started doing my thing. And that's right around the time I had met you. And I remember Button was working there too, and he asked me to spit, and I was mad nervous, but I did it anyway, and you guys had liked it. I brought you guys a tape. That's when I was, I forget what I called myself then. It might have been Colossal or something. I used to call myself like something big, so it's like, I'm not that big now, but I was for that time, like 10th grade, 11th grade. I was a big kid.
So what would you say, like now, with this project that you got out called Talent? Why the name Talent, and what do you plan on doing with it? Like, what do you want to see come of it?
Right now, well, the thing with this album is that I actually waited. I almost didn't put it out. I had been working with Mateo Getz on some beats and G Squared. We had been recording a bunch of stuff, but I really didn't know how to make an album. I just kind of learned how to make like an actual song. I mean, you could rap on a beat, but that don't make it a song, right? So I had to learn how to basically make songs. Once I started doing that, I'm compiling all these songs, but I didn't know if they all hung together, if they were, I didn't know what to do with it. It took me a while. So I finally put everything together, got it mixed, and then still sat on it. And I don't know what I was thinking, man. I get too caught up in trying to think of like, well, it doesn't really matter, or people aren't gonna really like it, so it's kind of just for me, blah, 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 blah. So I finally got some cojones and put the thing out.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. Like, you had another mixtape, the worst mixtape ever.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. And I didn't realize that people actually liked it, man. I was passing the joints out for free, so you don't know. People, like, who's not gonna take a free CD, right? So.
Yeah. You promoted that in the Middle East.
Oh, yeah. When I got that, I mean, at the same, my live show was really better than my like studio game at the time, and I had opened up for Inspector Deck.
You got Capadonna.
No, not Capadonna. Just actually, we didn't even open up for You God. We met him or whatever, but he didn't have too much to say. Opened up for Inspector Deck, Razzcast, Boot Camp Click. That was probably my best thing because that was one of my favorite groups. I mean, it was just crazy. And I had 2 kids I grew up with. I brought them with me just to experience because we used to sit in my car and be like listening to it on the way to work. Be like, we're gonna be with these dudes someday, blah, 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 and they all quit rapping and everything. And I stayed with it.
You was in the MC battle circuit too, right? You was battling, right?
Yeah, here and there. And the infamous night at the Rainbow Buffet, as far as the Ham goes, a lot of people just know me as that white dude that battled Frank, this kid Frank, and that was just a regular night, but it turned into this big thing because a lot of those dudes didn't really like me after that. We had some altercation after, but it was really nothing looking back. I like to battle. I'm a wise guy anyway, as it is. I like it. I work at a barbershop full time, and it's like if you don't have your clip
Yeah.
ready to go with insults, then you're gonna get camped on, right? So when you're battling, it's the same thing. And I mean, I can freestyle decently. You know, I haven't battled since then. Really, it kind of just threw me off. But what ended up happening, if for those that don't know, was I was trying to put this label together with some kids from around here, IVS Entertainment.
Yeah.
And we hosted a night at the Rainbow Buffet. We used to have it was like an MC battle, and it was supposed to be I think it was 8 MCs every other week, and then the final 4 would battle or something. I forget what it was, but nobody really showed up for it, so it became an open mic. But then the open mic then became a battle again because you know how dudes are.
Yeah, competitive.
Yeah. So this dude is slaying dudes. Frank was slaying dudes, man. Like 4 or 5 of them, and I wasn't even in it. I was putting the night on, but I went to my boy Mooka, and I was like, "Yo, let me get in there, man," because I was getting that it must be same thing when a boxer's retired and they're watching a match, they still want to just get in there and punch, So, it was a couple verses, and I beat him, and his friends liked me that night, and then a week later they didn't like me so much, It's not a big deal. I'm not a very, not a cocky person. I'm confident in what I do, but it's more fun for me. And me and Frank, we were cool,
Yeah.
It's the other dudes that didn't like it,
So what up with this? So this moving on. I seen your video. We've been playing it on the show.
Oh yeah, the Come Up.
The Come Up. It's a real
that's
good.
on this album.
It's a real good video. And who did Jay Williams?
Jay Williams, yeah. Jay Williams I met through the barbershop. He's a customer of the owner. He comes in every week, so
He doesn't sit in your chair.
No, he's
Not one of your clients.
No, not one of my clients. It's nothing to do with my skill. Just throwing that out there. I take a lot of pride in my cuts. But no, I just, you see somebody every week. I mean, I see a lot of my customers more than I see my family. You know, it's crazy. But so I became friends with him, and then he was doing filming a short film, and it had to be like a 10-minute scene or something. So me and Greg, my boss, we did that together. Greg Howell, very funny comedian. Check him out. So I said, we ever think about doing videos? He goes, yeah, I want to do videos. So I ended up being his first video that he did.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I thought it came out dope, right?
It was dope.
I mean,
we were scrambling around all day, and it looked perfect.
Yeah, we were doing guerrilla shooting, dude. We were actually, yeah. Jack had to stay in my car and watch it because I was double parked.
Yeah.
We double parked, ran up into Copley Square, shot a scene, bounced, go over here, shot, bounce.
It was good to see all that because I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
And then I see what he put together, and it was dope. You know what I mean?
Man, it came out real good. So shout out to Jay Williams because he's doing this thing right now too.
So he
He's
has the
probably
website out now too.
He got 7 or 8 videos now. What?
Yeah, he has a website out, right?
The website, yeah, 483films.com. Check that out. He's doing. He's actually starting a TV channel on his website. So there's gonna be much more stuff to come from him. I like the way it went down because I wanted to make an old school video, reminiscent of Wu-Tang and that stuff, like that. Not protect your neck. I got your back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So watch your front. That black and white gritty stuff in the projects. I love that stuff. I love the grittiness of hip hop. It's gone, I miss it. So I wanted to bring that kind of back, and it did pretty well. I mean, I didn't really know what to do with it once I did it, but.
Do you think that hustle has replaced talent?
Yeah.
The more you grind is better than the talent?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't want to name names. I just know I see it all the time.
You see it in the barbershop because you must see it all the time.
Man.
That must give you inspiration, though, to write, though, I would say.
It's so hard to keep my mouth shut because I am running a business there, so I can't punk people. But
I hear it in your lyrics, though.
How do you have a manager and you don't even have a song? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get it right. You don't need that, Doc. Right now I'm on the college charts. I'm climbing up quick. I was barely on it last week. I'm number 20 this week. It's gonna keep going up, right?